The Good Life Tampa Bay TV show is about the people, places, and events that make great things happen here in the Bay Area. We love to go out and bring you the exciting stories and features that help make our city one of the greatest places to live and visit. So get ready to join me on another fun-filled journey to learn about some of the cool happenings right here on this episode of Good Life Tampa Bay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Good Life Tampa Bay, the show that brings us the people, places, and events that make exciting things happen here in the Bay Area. I'm your host, H John Mejia. Now, in our first segment, I'm going to ask each and every one of you for some help. Here's my story. If you care about the Tampa Bay community, I want to reach out to you and ask for your help. I'm H John Mejia, host of the Good Life Tampa Bay TV show on WMOR TV. Over the next few minutes, I want to show you why we need your support. Sometimes it can be overwhelming being asked to donate to various charities. It can be hard to determine which ones should you support. Over the last 10 years, I've done numerous TV stories with hundreds of interviews on the profound impact that Julie Weintraub's Hands Across the Bay charity has had to the Tampa Bay community. You see, Steve and Julie Weintraub established Hands Across the Bay as a nonprofit 10 years ago in the back of the Golden Diamond Source. Julie has personally dedicated over 20,000 hours of volunteer time to domestic violence survivors, children, and families that are in need. They have worked with and donated to over 50 local Tampa Bay charities and have raised over $2.5 million that have helped so many right here in the Tampa Bay community. Now get this, Hands Across the Bay operating expenses like office rent and staff salaries are all donated and covered by the Golden Diamond Source. That means dollars raised are going direct to help those in need.
Thank God for Golden Diamond Source, and thank God for each and every single person that decides to choose us as their family jeweler and do business with us. Hands Across the Bay would be closed right now if it wasn't for Golden Diamond Source. There's no way.
Okay, so here's the challenge. Every year over the last 10 years, Hands Across the Bay has hosted the Tampa Bay's Dancing with the Stars fundraising event. It has become one of the area's premier events, and the dollars raised has allowed Hands Across the Bay to help so many other charities, people, and families in need. Now, as a result of the COVID pandemic, this year's Tampa Bay's Dance with the Stars fundraiser was canceled, leaving a big shortfall of dollars that normally would be available to Hands Across the Bay to help and assist others.
The reality of the impact financially and psychologically for our families and for our charity is big. Taking that year off financially has impacted us, and not having the ability to do other events to bring in funding to Hands Across the Bay.
The irony here that as a result of the pandemic, statistics show that there's been an increase in domestic violence, in suicide, and has caused financial havoc to so many families here in the Tampa Bay area. The needs now have never been greater.
The need is even more so. All we're trying to do is jump in and try and help people with as much stressors as we can so they're not as stressed out.
Right now, more than ever before, it is critical to raise funds for Hands Across the Bay. Not only the COVID-19 pandemic has caused countless individuals out of work, but also our requests for assistance have spiked. And survivors leaving domestic violence situations is on the rise like we've never seen before. So right now, it is so crucial for these much needed funds.
Hands Across the Bay needs our help. Now, there are a few ways that we can all get involved and help make a difference. But before I explain that, I want to and need to take this moment to really bring you closer and inside the world of Hands Across the Bay and share with you real stories. I warn you, some of the images I'm about to share are hard to watch. These are just a few of the victims that are now survivors that have benefited from the loving help provided by Hands Across the Bay. Naomi was shot point blank in the face by her boyfriend while she was pregnant. If it wasn't for her hand deflecting the bullet, it would have gone into her brain. Hands Across the Bay helped Naomi by getting her a new eye, advocated for her in court, and helped her regain her confidence. Alyssa, who was shot 3 times by her ex-boyfriend, twice in the head and once in the stomach. This left her unable to move her legs or arms, in addition to being unable to speak. Hands Across the Bay assisted with her care and now Alyssa expresses herself through her art using only her left hand. Hands Across the Bay is proud to present her work at events and fundraisers. Mackenzie has cerebral palsy and all her organs are failing. Hands Across the Bay gave her purpose, enlisting her help as a kindness warrior. Mackenzie now spreads positivity and help for those in need through the Tampa Bay area. Melissa, she was stabbed over 32 times by her ex-boyfriend, flatlining 4 times and suffering a stroke before miraculously surviving the attack. Today, she now works at Hands Across the Bay and speaks all over the world about the warning signs and dangers of domestic violence. Christian, who was in an ATV accident and left for dead and head injuries before paramedics were finally called to help. He suffered major brain injuries and was left without the ability to walk, speak, or even feed himself. Hands Across the Bay assisted with his care, and now he is walking and speaking out to inspire others with disabilities. Jessica was beaten nearly to death by her ex-boyfriend during a custody exchange, with their son sitting in the back seat of the car. Hands Across the Bay helped her get a new eye, new teeth, and helped her get back on her feet, and now she owns her own business. Eric was born with multiple ailments, consistently requiring medical attention, which usually involves being rushed to the emergency room. Hands Across the Bay gave Eric and his family assistance when medical bills were taking all of their resources, making them unable to buy food or pay for bills. These are only a few examples that I have shown you. Hands Across the Bay was there to help when there were no other options available. Okay, so here's how we can all help Hands Across the Bay. Just go to handsacrossthebay.org, look for the yellow donate button, and choose the level of your donation. Please understand, every dollar helps. So please donate and share this video with your friend network. Help us spread the word. Help lift the community up during these trying times.
Just want to thank you all for your support of Hands Across the Bay and Golden Diamond Source. Anything you can do to help out or donate to Hands Across the Bay, we appreciate it now more than ever. We've really got a lot of families that are in crisis and in need, and anything you can donate is really appreciated.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. You know, together, all our support can make a difference. For Good Life Tampa Bay, I'm H John Mejia. Please go to handsacrossthebay.org now. Click the yellow donate button. Do what you can. We need your support. That's handsacrossthebay.org. Or call the office at 727-573-7720. That's 727-573-7720. Hey, we'll be right back with more Good Life Tampa Bay to come right after the commercial break.
It's a really nice thing to treat the person that you love. I think as you grow in marriage and you hit those anniversaries, you realize how special every year building that long-term relationship with someone is. I find it's not only the woman that wants to upgrade, it's actually a lot of the time the guy. He wants to give you something really nice. And that's, I think, part of a relationship. They're partners in this world, and part of that is just wanting to treat them and wanting to see them smile.
Do you have varicose or spider veins? Or suffer from heavy, painful, and achy legs? Don't live with unhealthy pain or the embarrassment of hiding your legs. At Premier Vein and Vascular, we use the most innovative procedures to restore healthy legs, and most treatments are covered by insurance, including Medicaid. 2 convenient offices, Tampa and Largo. Call 888-VEIN-CARE or visit premierveinandvascular.org. Better legs, better life. During these stressful times, there's a lot of talk about mental health. People with mental illness often suffer in silence. At Health Psychiatry, we offer patients a compassionate mental health care experience. Under the direction of Dr. Dinar Sejan, we employ a holistic approach towards patient treatment. With convenient access across Florida, we can create the right treatment plan for you. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's learning to dance in the rain. Contact us today.
Good Life Tampa Bay is sponsored by the Golden Diamond Source. Be sure to check out their website at goldendiamondsource.com. Pure Life Medispa. Check out their website at purelifemedispa.com. Health and Psychiatry. Check out their website at healthandpsychiatry.com. Hey, welcome back to Good Life Tampa Bay. Now in this segment, it's all about boxing. So let's take a look. Only a few miles away from the growing, bustling and hazy downtown Tampa skyline, quietly tucked away in this unassuming industrial Ybor City neighborhood, is a place of new beginnings, a refuge for hope, inspiration, discipline, and redemption. Today we're in Tampa at Signature Punch Boxing. Boxing for champions. Let's take a look. Former 5-time boxing world champion Antonio Tarver has launched Signature Punch Boxing, a state-of-the-art facility for amateur and professional boxers, also for both men and women who just want to work out, and for children and youth programs to teach foundational principles to develop the confidence to reach their full potential.
You know, boxing is a tough sport. It's not for everyone, and we know that. But we're trying to find that diamond in the rough. You know what I mean? And I know I can spot it from a mile away.
Antonio Tarver, known as the Magic Man, grew up as a fatherless child in West Orlando, and boxing provided him the road to discipline and focus to get him on the right track. He represented the U.S. in the 1996 Olympics and won a bronze medal. He remains the only boxer in history to have won gold at the Pan Am Games, World Championships, and the U.S. Nationals, all in the same year. He was the first fighter to knock out Roy Jones Jr. and established himself as light heavyweight world champion in the process, winning back a title he previously lost to Jones in a disputed decision during their first fight. He's a 5-time boxing world champion, and outside the ring, Tarver starred as Mason the Line Dixon, the heavyweight champion in the 2006 Sylvester Stallone film Rocky Balboa, and he has served as a fight analyst on Showtime and Spike TV. He feels Tampa is the right place and right time for their gym.
I remember coming to Tampa when Ybor City was a hotbed for boxing. When I was 14, 13 years old, we used to come down here, right here in Ybor, and compete. So we're right here in the heart of what I believe the historical Ybor City, and the history behind boxing in Tampa, it generated right here in Ybor City. So it was only right that I pick up where they left off.
They already have a few fighters they're developing and providing the right guidance and coaching for.
Myself, I just signed 2 hot prospects, I believe. Harold Calderon, who's a contender from Miami. He's 22-0 with 15 knockouts. You know, I have Cortez Dunstan. You see him in there working right now. Big heavyweight from Baltimore, 26 years old, and a monster.
Now, it's also important to understand the training center is also open for men and women who want to stay in shape and do it without fighting.
You don't have to get hit to get fit, and that's what we're doing here at Signature Punch. We're here for corporate, we're here for companies.
The gym will also offer youth programs and coaching to help them get on the right track.
That I'm gonna train them right, they're gonna be fundamentally sound, and we ain't trying to get nobody hurt. See, I'm proof that you can have 23 years in this comeback barbaric sport and still get out clean if you do it the right way. And that's what I'm trying to emphasize, and that's what I'm trying to stamp.
I had a chance to ask the champ about the increasing popularity of MMA and how it's competing with boxing.
The stand-up game is what wins in MMA. You see McGregor, all the success he's had, you know. So we're here for all of those guys. Come get your hands registered so you can have a long, illustrious career in MMA if that's what you decide.
The gym offers access with a basic monthly membership fee and will also allow coaching and class options too.
Skill, technique, talent, all those things. We can develop that. But you got to get the information. You got to get the right information. Since I was 10 years old, I've been at the top of the game. In every level, I've been successful. I think I know a little bit about something when it pertains to boxing.
You know, during my TV career, in working with hundreds of pro athletes and celebrities, I always ask them, looking back at their career, with all their accolades and success, what do they value most as they reflect back on their incredible journey?
I got introduced to boxing at a young age, and I know that boxing can save you, you know, because it gives you the structure that I never had. You know, it allowed me the dedication I never had to set goals and achieve goals at a young age. So that's why I believe boxing is essential, you know, to any young person's upbringing.
During my interview with Antonio Tarver and watching him train one of the fighters, I can see why they call him the Magic Man. From the looks of things, Signature Punch Boxing is going to be a place to share some of that magic.
Come down to Signature Punch Boxing. We'll give you a tour. And also, if you want to take boxing up seriously, let me help you realize your dreams just like I realized mine. We have that here at Signature Punch Boxing. I'll see you soon.
That's a wrap from Signature Punch Boxing. For Good Life Tampa Bay, I'm H John Mejia. Hey, for more information, just follow the champ on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Antonio Tarver. That's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Antonio Tarver. Hey, don't touch that dial. There's more Good Life Tampa Bay to come right after the commercial break.
It's a really nice thing to treat the person that you love. I think as you grow in marriage and you hit those anniversaries, you realize how special every year building that long-term relationship with someone is. I find it's not only the woman that wants to upgrade, it's actually a lot of the time the guy. He wants to give you something really nice. And that's, I think, part of a relationship. They're partners in this world, and part of that is just wanting to treat them and wanting to see them smile.
Do you have varicose or spider veins? Or suffer from heavy, painful, and achy legs? Don't live with unhealthy pain or the embarrassment of hiding your legs. At Premier Vein and Vascular, we use the most innovative procedures to restore healthy legs, and most treatments are covered by insurance, including Medicaid. 2 convenient offices, Tampa and Largo. Call 888-VEIN-CARE or visit premierveinandvascular.org. Better legs, better life. During these stressful times, there's a lot of talk about mental health. People with mental illness often suffer in silence. At Health Psychiatry, we offer patients a compassionate mental health care experience. Under the direction of Dr. Dinar Sejan, we employ a holistic approach towards patient treatment. With convenient access across Florida, we can create the right treatment plan for you. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's learning to dance in the rain. Contact us today.
Good Life Tampa Bay is sponsored by the Golden Diamond Source. Be sure to check out their website at goldendiamondsource.com. Pure Life Medispa. Check out their website at purelifemedispa.com. Health Psychiatry. Check out their website at healthandpsychiatry.com. Hey, welcome back to Good Life Tampa Bay. Now in this segment, it's all about the new Pier in St. Pete. Let's take a look. Hello everybody, I'm H John Mejia with Good Life Tampa Bay, and today we check out the new and spectacular St. Pete Pier. Let's take a look. From its earliest days in the late 1800s, St. Pete has had a love affair with their pier. Blessed with the beautiful waterfront, the city has built, owned, and managed public piers designed as a gathering place for residents and visitors alike. This gleaming new attraction on the city's picturesque waterfront promises limitless fun for everyone, from first-time visitors to long-time residents. Its 26 beautiful acres seamlessly combines the peaceful blue waters of Tampa Bay with the vibrant greenery of downtown St. Pete parks, creating the ultimate place to stroll, bike, dine, drink, shop, swim, take in a concert, and so much more. And even though COVID-19 is still with us, visitors can still find ways to safely explore and enjoy the offerings.
I was here when the $1 million pier, when I was a little girl, and of course the inverted one, and now this one, they really outdone themselves on the approach and everything.
I'm a native, so this is really exciting. It has so much more to offer than the old pier, and there's so many nooks and crannies that you can go off into and explore. It's definitely something that's going to take more than one visit to experience.
Let me tell you, the pier experience begins at the gateway immediately east of Beach Drive. There are several ways for visitors to make their way out to the pier point. Along the way, a variety of stops and attractions offer activities for people of all ages. Yes, the pier has something for everyone. Families will be able to spend the entire day at the park, walking, biking, splashing, sightseeing, basking in the sun, cooling off in the shade, and so much more, all at no cost. Seniors will be able to come for a leisurely stroll. Joggers are able to get their run in amid gorgeous scenery. There's a gathering place for concerts. Folks who arrive by boat can tie up at one of the convenient docks. Then, of course, if you choose, you can splurge on an upscale meal at the Pierhead building at the Teak Restaurant as you take in the views of St. Pete's glittering skyline. And after you're done, you can head upstairs to the rooftop bar and hang out for drinks at the Pier Tiki for the outdoor view of the gorgeous skyline. And it's also nice to know at the bottom of the Pier building is the Driftwood Cafe, an awesome grab-and-go restaurant with packaged takeout boxes and outdoor tables for cafe-style dining. And yes, while you're here at the new St. Pete Pier, one of the places you must check out is Doc Ford's Rum Bar and Grill. Trust me, it's worth your while.
Beautiful place to sit and enjoy the skyline of St. Pete and the bay and Demon's Landing.
Excellent atmosphere to sit and have a cocktail and watch the pelicans fly by in downtown St. Pete.
You got to come to Doc Ford's, and the view is beautiful and the food is very good.
The dining experience was wonderful. It's a beautiful view and the food was wonderful. I had the grouper sandwich.
According to local food critic Helen Frund, this place is a sprawling Caribbean-themed sports bar and restaurant, and the decor is a mashup of Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville and Bass Pro Shop, with indoor and outdoor dining with a great view of the bay waters and the St. Pete skyline. The St. Pete Pier incorporates many of the best trends in modern urban living. A tram system will make it easy for people to get from place to place. The pier also features the Tampa Bay Watch Discovery Center, which teaches visitors about local marine life and ways to protect and maintain Tampa Bay waters. It also features several large pieces of public art, headlined by Janet Eckelman's Bending Arc, a massive billowing net structure that is sure to become one of the city's signature images. The pier is as much for people who thrive on non-stop activity as it is for those who want a place for solitary contemplation any time of day or night. And of course, one of the prettiest views in all of Tampa Bay is the St. Pete skyline right here at the new St. Pete Pier.
So everybody should come out, and with the mask you're safe, and when you use common sense you're safe and everything's fine.
You can wear it until you get served with your food and then you take it off to have your meal, and it's not that bad when you're used to it.
And I think it definitely was worth the wait, and to see that everything that went into it.
The new St. Pete Pier is destined to become St. Pete's most sprawling, activity-abundant, fun-filled, fully inclusive pier yet. Most importantly, the St. Pete Pier is very much a part of the larger, incredible growth of downtown St. Petersburg. The district will add a vital new attraction to an urban center that's already thriving and growing. So come on, get together with your family and friends and visit. It's time to soak up some fun under the warm Florida sunlight right here in Tampa Bay. All right, what an incredible afternoon here at the magnificent, spectacular new St. Pete Pier. For Good Life Tampa Bay, I'm H John Mejia. We look forward to seeing you right here. Hey, for more information about the pier, check out their website at stpetepier.org. That's stpetepier.org. More Good Life Tampa Bay to come on the other side of the break.
It's a really nice thing to treat the person that you love. I think as you grow in marriage and you hit those anniversaries, you realize how special every year building that long-term relationship with someone is. I find it's not only the woman that wants to upgrade, it's actually a lot of the time the guy. He wants to give you something really nice. And that's, I think, part of a relationship. They're partners in this world, and part of that is just wanting to treat them and wanting to see them smile.
Do you have varicose or spider veins? Or suffer from heavy, painful, and achy legs? Don't live with unhealthy pain or the embarrassment of hiding your legs. At Premier Vein and Vascular, we use the most innovative procedures to restore healthy legs, and most treatments are covered by insurance, including Medicaid. 2 convenient offices, Tampa and Largo. Call 888-VEIN-CARE or visit premierveinandvascular.org. Better legs, better life. During these stressful times, there's a lot of talk about mental health. People with mental illness often suffer in silence. At Health Psychiatry, we offer patients a compassionate mental health care experience. Under the direction of Dr. Dinar Sejan, we employ a holistic approach towards patient treatment. With convenient access across Florida, we can create the right treatment plan for you. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's learning to dance in the rain. Contact us today.
Good Life Tampa Bay is sponsored by the Golden Diamond Source. Be sure to check out their website at goldendiamondsource.com. Pure Life Medispa. Check out their website at purelifemedispa.com. Health Psychiatry. Check out their website at healthandpsychiatry.com. Hey, welcome back to Good Life Tampa Bay. Now in this segment, it's all about mental health and well-being. Here's my story. All right, we're back here at Oldsmar Health and Psychiatry corporate offices, which are still undergoing major renovations. Also, they're opening tele-psychiatry offices all across the state of Florida. Here's my story. Health and Psychiatry, one of Florida's leading behavioral health care providers, just announced they've expanded and are opening new offices in St. Pete, Brandon, and Lakeland. Now, these are in addition to their Port Richey, Wesley Chapel, Lake Wales, and Ocala offices, and of course, their Oldsmar headquarters.
I'm very, very excited in opening my tele-psychiatry location in St. Pete and Brandon area. After calculating the demographic data, there's a huge need, and we decided to help out our patients in St. Pete and Brandon.
Did you realize that in many areas across Florida, there is a shortage of psychiatrists? Health and Psychiatry offers tele-psychiatry, which now allows you the convenience to manage your mental health care closer to your home by using technology to give you access through their multiple offices in Florida.
People have just started seeing patients via tele during the coronavirus days, but we have been doing this since last 2.5 years. And I'm exactly going according to my plan, and we're opening more locations because especially right now with the coronavirus, there's more patients feeling depression, anxiety, and they're very panicked. And we are getting more phone calls from different cities, from different areas. So I decided to open more locations.
When I see patients, they are literally in tears. They're like, we have had such a difficult time finding a psychiatrist, finding someone who can take care of us. Most of them are still getting help from their primary care physicians because there's no psychiatrist around in that area.
All right, that's a wrap here from Health and Psychiatry in Oldsmar. For Good Life Tampa Bay, I'm H John Mejia. So check out their website at healthandpsychiatry.com. That's healthandpsychiatry.com. And call their toll-free number at 833-377-2526. That's 833-377-2526. Or just remember to call 833-Dr. Sejan. That's 833-Dr. Sejan. All right, that's a wrap for this episode of Good Life Tampa Bay. We hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we've enjoyed producing it for you. I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, the Golden Diamond Source, Health and Psychiatry, and In the Zone TV. On behalf of the entire Good Life Tampa Bay crew, I'm H John Mejia, and we look forward to seeing you on our next show. I'm H. John Mejia, host of the Good Life Tampa Bay TV show on WMOR TV 3. Today we're in Tampa. Today we're 3, 2, 1. Today we're in Tampa at the signature. Today we're in Tampa at the 3, 2, 1. From Tampa, from the signature 3, 2, 1. From 3, 2, 1. One more time.